first jump of her life.
Right hand, right foot, all the way out. Keep your weight forward. Come on. Get out there. Keep your weight forward.
I first decided to parachute 2 years ago. A film role called for a skydiving scene, but I wasn't allowed to do it myself. A stunt girl jumped for me, and I've never been so envious. I decided then, someday I'd try it myself. At long last, that great day has arrived. It all began 5 hours ago. I hereby fully and completely assume all the risks attached to the activities of flying and parachute jumping. And I do clearly and irrevocably declare that every act that I might do in participating in such activities is done of my own free volition and will. I fully realize that the activities of flying and parachute jumping involves intrinsic dangers that cannot be foreseen, and that bodily injury or death could result from my participation in said activities.
We have to include this type of waiver. It means you accept your own responsibility. I'd like to ask you, why are you going to make a parachute jump?
I really think I'm going to enjoy it.
What we're really looking for is the fact that we don't get students who are jumping for improper motivations, like to impress another person or things like this, you see. Okay, I'd like to give you a few facts about parachuting. Most people think it's a brand new sport. Sometimes we call it a space age sport. But in reality, people have been parachuting for a long, long time. It wasn't until 1790s when they invented the hot air balloon and the hydrogen balloon that they really got off the ground. But before then, they jumped off buildings like the Leaning Tower of Pisa and off trees and things. And it never...
Amazing.
Today we have roughly between 30 and 40,000 jumpers in the United States, which is not a great number out of 20 million, 200 million people. Out of that 30 or 40,000 jumpers, we make pretty close to 2 million jumps a year. Of these 2 million jumps we make a year, unnecessarily, we're having 30 people a year killed. Now, this is the sad part about the sport.
Why is that? Is it bad training?
Bad judgment, usually. It is such a new sport that everybody considers themselves an expert.
Are there nationwide regulations?
We have a national organization called the United States Parachuting Association. They have basic safety regulations which we do follow.
Yeah.
Now, you realize at least your first 5 jumps you will be on a static line, though. You're hooked to the aircraft, at least the first 5. And your chute pulls open automatically as you fall away from the airplane. So as you fall away in this good spread eagle position, this static line plays out to 10 feet, and then as it pulls like this, you see, it pops open. Now, 97% of parachute malfunctions are caused by a jumper tumbling and twisting into the opening of the parachute and sticking an arm or leg in and disrupting the normal deployment. This is why it's so important in this course that you learn this controlled body position. So the way we teach, you come out here in this beautiful spread eagle position and you're starting to count. In case anything goes wrong with that first parachute, we want you automatically to come in and pull the ripcord on a reserve parachute on the count of 7. Now it takes 3 to 4 seconds for that main parachute to open.
1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Now the reason we put the 5th second in there, because some people can count very fast up there. We don't want them pulling the reserve at the same time that their main parachute is opening.
Oh, yes. That's quite tight.
I know. Okay, we have to keep them about that snug. All right, grab the toggle lines in each hand. All right, put it between your first finger there. All right, now look down at the ground. You look down, you don't recognize anything because the drop zone's behind you if you had a good body position. Now, we cannot see with our reserve in the way, so get in the habit of looking the side that you're making a turn. If you make a right turn, you look alongside your right foot. All right, stop the turn. All the way back up. Left turn, look by your left foot. Stop the turn. Right turn. As long as you hold that down, you're warping the exhausting air and you're rotating the canopy. All right, stop the turn. Okay, you're coming in and with no wind landing. You've got lots of warning. The jump master says, hey, the wind sock's right down along the pole. Looks like there's no wind. The drop zone controller says, hey, there's no wind down here, Julie. You're going to have to pull risers. All right, you're coming in. Get closer to the ground now. We've already warned you. You'll probably have to pull back risers, all right? Here to pull risers. Pull back risers. Stand up, stand up. Come on. Feet together, knees together. Get those knees together. Very good, real good. We're the only outfit in the world that does not teach the parachute landing full as taught by the paratroopers. And what we try is attempted stand-up landings. We don't particularly care if you stand up, but you're getting enough leg tension so you do not sit on your ankles and break them. Okay, we stare right down to the ground. Your hands are still back on the toggle lines, your feet and knees are together. Don't walk off this platform, just a little hop. Go, stand up, stand up. This is what we want for a parachute landing. Remember, we'll move out of the way. You don't have to worry about landing on us, all right? Ready? Go. Now stand up, stand up. You're looking out too far.
Oh, I forgot to look down.
Look straight down, okay? One more. Look straight down. This is the way you're going. Remember, we're going 3 foot down for every 1 foot we go forward. All right, ready? Go. Now stand up, stand up. Very good. 5 left. Cut. Right hand, right foot, all the way forward. Your weight forward, real good. Don't jump off this airplane. 3 left. Ready? Go! 1,000, all right? 2,000.
3,000, 4,000, 5,000,
6,000, 7,000. Very good. It was very, very good. Don't need any more practice? I have some friends over here who are expert sport jumpers. I want you to meet them right over here. Barbara here has got a very colorful career. How long have you been jumping now? 10 years?
Well, 6 years.
6 years?
That's
Seems
right.
like much more. She has 2,000 jumps or better.
Barbara, I hear you have this gold medal. What is it you do that's unique?
Well, my specialty is competition. And we have
You
two
compete with
forms.
them?
Sometimes. In the big meets, we compete just women against women. We exit the plane at 6,600 feet, more than a mile above the surface of the earth. We tuck up, bring our arms into our sides and our knees up to our chest. Our eyes are riveted at a point on the ground where the judges are watching us. After we line up with the judges, we fall approximately 12 seconds and try to maintain as much speed as we can, vertical speed. And once we reach the 12-second point, we begin our maneuvers, which consist of figure-8 turns, a complete turn left 360 degrees and then to the right, and back loops, which are actually back somersaults. They have to be done as quickly as we can against a stopwatch and always in line with those judges.
Can you really do that?
Occasionally. With practice more than often than not.
I hear you do some incredible kinds of formations. What's one of the most interesting?
Well, probably the most common one is a star.
What is a star?
It's a ring of people holding hands.
Big stars are a lot of fun to build and to practice building, and after all, it takes a great deal of practice and a great many jumps to become proficient. The stars are generally built using the heaviest people as a stable base to build from, and each person will dive as rapidly and as fast as he can. The second man down will come in and grab wrists or hands with the first man, and they will fall and gather as much air as they can, waiting for the third and fourth and all the subsequent people to arrive. The star will then progressively build to as big as it's capable of being built in the time limit involved.
10 years ago was considered quite a feat just for 2 jumpers to go up and pass a stick back and forth between one to the other. And it would take them maybe 30 or 40 seconds to do it. And now they can build a whole 15-man star in the same period of time.
Oh yeah, one of the most fun things in jumping is to make somebody's first hookup, because you get a mile-wide smile.
When you consider that in the initial stages of learning to jump, the jumper is entirely alone in the air, and you can imagine the great excitement of finally meeting your friends right there in the air beside you. It's a tremendous sense of freedom. It's really wonderful.
As soon as we were airborne in the old Howard, I rehearsed the drill with Bob, much as I would with a fellow actor backstage just before an opening night curtain. He told me I was counting too fast. Strangely, I wasn't scared at all, just exhilarated with the thought of what was to come. He cautioned me not to be anxious if I didn't see him on the way down. I was on a static line, and his free fall allowed him to open his chute much later. Bob then prepared to release a long piece of crepe paper called a drift indicator to see how much wind correction was needed for me to hit the target. Any moment now, I said to myself. The drift indicator landed just on the edge of the drop zone, so only a slight correction for wind was necessary. Now the big moment was about to arrive, and I didn't even feel a quiver.
Now, when I tell you stand by, I want your left hand and right hand, okay? Not till I tell you. Okay?
It was marvelous. I was alone, plunging through a sea of air that for me was almost visible. The huge violet canopy above me said yes all over it. Suddenly, a voice boomed over the walkie-talkie strapped to my stomach.
All the way. Keep coming. All the way left. You're doing good, Julie. Just face the target. Keep coming. Just keep coming this way.
I hear you, man.
And
I hear you.
turn a little up.
Here I come. This is unbelievable.
Okay, Julie, I want to make a complete left turn. Full left turn. Turn all the way around left. Turn all the way around left. Okay, all the way around left. All the way. Keep coming. All the way left. Come on, left. Come on, left. Come on, left. All the way around the target. All the way around to the target. Turn all the way around left. Okay, all the way around left.
Concentrating on the drop zone, I didn't notice Bob ahead of me close to the ground until the last minute.
Okay, you're doing good, Julie. Just face the target. Keep coming. Just keep coming this way. Keep coming. All the way left. Come on, left. Come on, left. Come on, left. All the way around the target. All the way around to the target. Okay. Right turn, Julie. Right turn.
Keep coming, that's
Put your
good.
feet together. Feet together.
Keep coming.
Bend your knees just a little bit. A little bend in the knees.
Face me, Julie.
Feet together.
Keep coming.
Bend your knees just a little bit. A little bend in the knees. Right turn, Julie. Right turn.
Keep coming, that's
Put your
good.
feet together. Feet together.
Keep coming. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up.
Very good.
Almost. Oh, fantastic. I missed the sand piles.
Capes, Bob.
There you go, dear.
It's capes. It's got to go over your head.
That was marvelous. You're a great teacher. You're a great teacher.
I think so, but I'm modest.
What were your feelings when that canopy first opened?
Oh, I expected it,
It looked good. You
but
got right out there.
I didn't know what to feel. It was a way of coming almost in a swing, as if you'd gone up in the
Right
swing,
under you.
and the swing had bottomed out, and by the time the swing had bottomed out, if you were in a swing, the canopy opened, and all of a sudden you were safe, and
You
your
remember the
legs
nomenclature.
kind of went apart, and you looked up and you saw this beautiful violet shoot, and then everything was okay.
Very good.
It was marvelous. Oh, but
Well,
it happened so fast.
When
Can
we
we
get off
jump
the
higher?
drop zone, we can go up and make another one if you got
Okay,
time.
great,
Okay?
fantastic. Let's do that.
Okay.
Let's do that.
Shall we get off the DZ?
Yeah,
Come on,
think
this
about
way.
my glasses.
I was surprised that on my second jump I felt just the tiniest bit of anxiety. But that moment passed in a flash. I measured the sky with my arms and counted time with each heartbeat. 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. And once again I knew the true bliss of being a puppet in the skies. I did a whole lot of living in those few minutes. I never once looked back into the past, nor forward into the future. I was too busy just living for now. Then suddenly the ground was there, all too soon.